Stephen Kuhn. I made a video the other day. It went viral on TikTok and then on X, and it's about the Ukrainian war. My wife, being Ukrainian, brought her parents here to Turkey, which is where we live. And there was a lot of comments, and I wanted to give an update about what's going on. I've been called every name in the book, which is fine with me. This is my opinion. This is my experience. I'm not going to defend myself. I don't need to. So we'll just leave it at that. But if you look at the developments, like I said, watch the news and see what happens. And look what happened. England and France said even if America pulls out and stops giving aid, they're going to continue. So they want this war. Who's they? Think about it. I'm not going to name any names here, but think about it. Who is they? Why is it so important to escalate this before Trump comes in the office? And then if he does come into office and takes the support away, why do they want to keep going? If you don't see this yet, I'm sorry, but you need to wake up. And here's the thing. Without getting too close to anybody's beliefs, this can't be about emotion. Look at the facts. Look at the facts. Since 2012, and actually since 1990, when the wall, 89, when the wall came down, and then the Gorbachev and all these deals, NATO promised they wouldn't move east. They did it 9 times, and Russia warned them every single time. I'm not a Russian sympathist. I'm an anti-war guy. Being a combat veteran, a disabled combat veteran, I know what it's like to be in war, even though there are some people in here that have commented on my video saying that I don't know what war is. Whatever the case, I'm not going to defend that either. But Russia warned the West over and over and over, stop coming east. And they kept coming east. So let me ask you this. If Russia went to Canada and planted their troops there and started having Canada join the Russian Federation, and then maybe put some weapons there, started pumping a bunch of money in there, what do you think America would do? You think they'd sit there and go, oh, that's fine? No, they would do exactly what Russia did. So get the emotions out of the constellation here, and look what actually happened here. We're in somebody's backyard. America is in somebody's backyard, using Ukraine as a proxy, using that as a prop to say, oh, look how bad we feel for the Ukrainians. And we do. Just remember, the West is different than the East. The East, Ukraine, is Russian. Majority is Russian. My mother-in-law, born and raised in Eastern Russia, does not speak Ukrainian. She was a government employee, and guess what? They changed the law when America took over and said you have to speak Ukrainian now. She can't speak Ukrainian, so guess what? She doesn't have a job. She didn't have a job anymore because she couldn't speak Ukrainian, even though she lived in Ukraine her whole life. You know what I mean? Like, this is the things that's going on that you do not hear about. So for all the naysayers and haters out there, just let go of the emotion and think logically for a moment. If America had Russia on their doorstep in Mexico or in Canada, putting weapons there, pumping money in, having them join the Russian Federation, we would do the same. Warning, 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 and then boom. Now, if you want to look at weapons, Russia's got a kinetic weapon that isn't nuclear and is very strategic, has no collateral damage, so you better watch out. I hope the West gets their shit together and doesn't thrust us into World War III. No one can afford that. No one.